Hello and welcome to the official first episode of Told Stories Lesotho. I am your host, Mokhehle, and today we have the stellar, young and up-and-coming talent of Lesotho, Tebang, Mokhehle, aka Chicken, with us. Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Man, I'm so excited.
You know what? I think our audience would like to know a little bit about you. What have you done in the industry?
It's not been much that I've done kara the entertainment industry. I've worked with a few production companies, including this one.
I've heard about you and Infinity Studios. What were you doing there?
With Infinity Studios, we did our very first movie. It's called Botsale Bitle.
Oh, really? Who was your character there?
So this troublesome guy.
What about him?
He was all about Hopimba. This other kid, he was friends with the brother, so he wanted to so all he wanted to the brother than one hour. So initially caught them nahing and then he ran to the brother to tell him they're not doing what they have to be doing.
So
pretty exciting.
Was this movie centralized in Lesotho?
Yes,
Oh,
it sure
okay,
is.
okay.
It was around that time, online learning the National University.
Yes.
So initially online learning, the impact that it did on our daily lives. Considering the background, our steering kahara movie on, it's pretty exciting. He did actually want answers from a grave.
From the grave? Tell us more about that.
So he goes to his parents and then tells them all about his life. Who's married, but the brother's wife didn't really like him. He was more of a nerd in her eyes. Second university, he has a laptop, luxury. So it was pretty much things like that. How the movie.
Who were you working alongside in the movie?
I was working alongside Batwe Kambo Retabile Tafa. He's a great guy.
Owner of Infinity Studios.
Yes, man.
Oh, okay,
Yes, man.
great.
Worked on quite a number of projects. There's an upcoming one in Zelekana Boxing, so Putulu Hotuki Visual Perception.
Visual perception.
Ooh.
Wait, are we allowed to talk about that? Okay, other than Infinity Studios, I've also heard that you've been working with Tycoon Series. Now, what were you doing with Tycoon Series?
Tycoon Series. Ngai is the mother of my talent.
Oh, the mother of your talent. What about
Yes. Growing up, Kehuletse Maputo, and Tycoon Series was one of the projects I supported from a very young age. It's a theater. I started in theater.
So Tycoon Series is set in Maputo?
Yes, it's set in
Shout out
Maputo.
Maputo.
My hometown. Shout out to them. So they gave me a project made a movie alongside Kgetsi Rapita. Yes, I love
That's a big name.
Yes. It's called Pula Madiboho.
Okay.
Scout then found some confidential envelopes and things that shouldn't have been in the eyes of everybody, and between exposing the truth and running away from where I've been, it's been that struggle. That's what that is what the movie is based on.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm so sorry to cut you off, but where can we actually find Botsale?
YouTube, go search Botsale Bitla, and then with Tycoon Series, you'll find lots and lots of videos from Tycoon Series.
Are you in those lots and lots of videos?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah, not necessarily,
All right,
but
thank
yeah.
you. I've also heard, well, not that publicity much, but I've also heard that you're about to host the upcoming Mr. and Mrs. Now. I've never heard of Mr. and Mrs. Now. I've always
Yes.
heard of Miss Now. So what is Mr. and Mrs. Now?
Coming into the position I'm holding in the SRC office, Ailing Secretary Entertainment.
Of course.
I wanted to come up with something in Chanyana for the people. So I introduced Mr. Now.
Mr. Now.
Yes.
So what are we to expect from this? How is it different from Miss Now? Is it just the male aspect? Like, what do you give to the audience to see about it?
Well, we're offering quite a lot of opportunities because Khafadi designer, if you're a designer from all over the LS, we can give you two contestants, a male and a female. Waba pesa, you can make it for whatever number you want, and then that's how you basically advertise your designs. And it's the male aspect alluring at least some new content ka hare ho Mr. and Ms. Now. The prizes are very good.
What are the prizes?
Yes, well, cannot expose that is yet, but
okay.
it's like big.
Big.
And
No.
we might add something like a trip. Oh, yes. We might add something like adding on to the price.
As Miss Now.
Should consider plus size.
Wait, do you do plus size? Do you think you can actually expand into plus size?
I've had a few ideas from people close to me. From one of my cousins, she's been on and fascinated about plus size thingy. So just
I think that would be a great thing because as Lesotho women, most of our sizes don't really range from the skinnier part. We're very heavy-bodied women, very very gifted. So I think people moving to plus size is actually very important. Like to just accustom everybody else. You understand?
Now that we introduced the Mr. Now, might be on the way.
Please add it. I would love to support such a movement. I would love to support such a movement. Also, with you doing all of this in the industry, being an actor, I've also heard that you were, a director somewhere.
Ooh.
In certain plays.
Certain places.
In certain plays. How do you manage that with studying to be a lawyer at the National University of Lesotho?
That is one of my biggest problems.
One of your biggest problems?
One of my biggest problems.
Is it hard?
Very hard, because there's a lot that is coming to my table. A lot to handle. Hoduma course since require much in most of me.
Are you in the 3-year LLB or the 5-year LLB?
It's 5 years.
5 years.
5 years, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm in my 3rd year now and ongoing.
And you've done so much.
Oh well, by the grace of God.
So how is it literally being a lawyer? Do you actually think that you may expand into film industry work, portraying a lawyer? What did you actually want to get out of this experience of studying law and then jumping to film?
It's quite funny how I always avoid the scenes that be a lawyer or something.
Why? I thought that would be easy. That would come easy to you.
I think it would be, but I always run from portraying my profession because it's basically what I'm studying to be, what I'm aspiring to become. So, I wouldn't want to yeah, can I have a route on this one and a route on this one? But should it come my way, I don't think it will be much of a problem. Easy peasy things.
I'd like to see you in it. I really like to see you. Anyway, I wanted to ask, this may be personal or whatever, but as a young man doing all of these things, how are girls?
Oh.
I mean, you are out there, you are really making things happen for yourself, and I've seen your face in so many things. So how has the attention been from counterparts?
Distracting.
How so? Give us more.
Oh. It's been distracting, and well, nothing I can't handle, of course. Being there, I think it. Look at your face.
Yeah.
Being there makes, well, how should I put this? It makes it a lot hard because there's a lot of, you know how everything is dominated by the ladies, not necessarily dominated, but they're everywhere
Yeah,
with
of
every
course,
sphere
of course.
area on. And the challenge has always been, can we?
Keep things professional.
Yeah, please.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I see. So there's been a lot of unprofessionality
Yes.
somewhere. Okay.
I can't say I'm too nice, but I'm more of that person who's very open that sometimes misleads and then
It gets taken for flirting.
Well.
I see you. But then
So,
when we ask about your personal life, was there like any special lady within your life? No. Are you taken? You're not.
Most definitely.
You're taken.
Really taken.
Shout outs. The lady who has his heart.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Tebang Mokhehle, aka Chicken. Now we were talking about your girlfriend, right? Mm-hmm. So what does she do? Is she here with you at the National University of Lesotho?
Yes, ma'am.
She is. What does she do?
We're studying the same course.
Wait, is she okay with us talking about her?
I think she is.
Okay. Shout out to the girlfriend. Now,
out to
is she supportive in your career, chasing both careers, in fact?
It's crazy how she's the person I always tell my things to. The very first. Frustrations and everything. I let them out to her and she's very supportive, very listening. I can talk. And she's there like, feeling all dumb. It's like, you are dumb,
When did you guys meet?
Ooh. Ooh. In the National University of Lesotho.
What year was that?
What year was that?
Next question. We don't want to get him in trouble here on the show. We don't want to get him in trouble. So how did you guys meet exactly? Was it just a thing or was it orientation?
Not really.
A party?
I saw her.
Ooh.
I was like,
From across the room.
who is that? Like one way, no one's Swanella. I was basically there. I went over to her and then exchanged contacts and then
Oh, that is so romantic.
Blown
that is
away.
so romantic. Anyway, so we hear that your name is Chicken, man. Where does the nickname Chicken come from?
Oh man, I hoped you did not ask this question. It started back in primary.
Primary?
You'd be surprised. Yes.
Oh God, did this really have something to do with a real chicken?
Yes, it's.
Oh God, please tell it. Please tell it.
Back in primary, would literally run, and then compete on and then I found a dead chicken. I was the first to go in. I found a dead chicken, took it out, tried to say, chicken. It became a song, and then everybody was after me selling the chicken or attempting to sell the chicken for $1. Fat and heavy as nothing else. Never picked up something that heavy. And then
you were trying to make quick money with a dead chicken. Did you end up selling it?
No, not really.
What happened to it? Did you guys end up cooking it? You shoot a pigeon in the sky. Yeah.
No, it's a bit last school and then a bit class.
This was at school.
My heart was broken. Like.
Oh, how is that happening?
So yeah.
Catastrophe.
And then it evolved to chicken. People actually started with that boy and Alexa chicken.
And Alexa chicken.
That chicken boy. Mm-hmm. Oh, that chicken boy.
The chicken.
Chicken.
I see. That is a very actually interesting story. It's a very interesting story. Mm-hmm. Now, where do you see yourself going in the industry?
Oh man. I want to. It's really frustrating. Give a place for your career. As much as Sensei kids are a different thing altogether. Mm-hmm. I want to be in theaters. I want to be. Yes. I want to be in theaters and behind all the production companies, and even be on televisions if I